hear me?
Oh, I mean, they're on the control menu anyway. So.
They're on the control menu. Hey, Shelter.
I'm just getting loud for the commentary for no reason.
Can you blink twice if you can hear me?
Oh my God, he's blinking.
He's blinking. You know, I thought honestly.
Woo!
I thought honestly, Radacious was listening to the stream back here, but I guess I'm just that loud. There's nothing but having that commanding voice. You just got to know how to use it in certain situations. But now it looks like we're going to the character select screen. They're both Aster's picking on that one game song that he wants to go to every time he needs to get in the bracket. And Shelter's going to that green Bayonetta, switching over a little bit, flashing it, seeing it. And we're going to have a Greninja Bayonetta matchup. Definitely going to be a lot of trying to, I don't know. This is going to, I've never really seen this matchup. I didn't commentate their set, so I really didn't see this matchup. So
yeah, it was Cloud Bayo last time, but I think, you know, Aster, like, primarily for the Greninja. But Aster or Cloud isn't bad. I guess we're just feeling this out. A best of 5 territory. Haven't heard the song on PS2 in a while, by the way. It's a really good one. Very
good one indeed. One that a lot of people counter music to, and it's very good and interesting. So now we're going to get right into it. A little chip damage from both of them. We're trying to see if they can get something going, but Aster doing a very good job of staying grounded, knowing that if he gets called out in the air, it could lead to a lot of damage, as he is right now, and he's going all the way up. But no, never mind. Aster had great SDI on that, and now he's going to get out. It's weird because people say, like, you know, Greninja is pretty light, but he falls super heavy, kind of like in the Fox category, where you're supposed to feel like you're supposed to get a lot of stuff on him, but he just falls out, you know. And then I'll combine that with a bunch of SDI. Man, you got a character that's really hard to combo, and you got to really stick to strict confirms. So it's really going to be interesting to see how Shelter can continue his advantage state off of this frog with ninja legs.
Yeah, dude, Greninja's hurt box is kind of crazy, but I will say if there was ever a reason for Aster to want to like play a different character, it's that Shelter plays this matchup a ton. He literally played it in 2 or 3 sets just yesterday. There was this tournament in, I don't know.
ICC?
No, it was Sunday. So it was some gym in some part of Illinois. And it was a weird format, too, because for finals, they did best of 7, and for semis, they did best of 5.
For best of 7?
Yeah, so that means someone got 4-0'd yesterday.
Honestly, I like, because then there's a game 7. I think, honestly, they should import that more. Because game 7s, that sounds cool. Imagine grand finals.
Reset game 14.
Game 7. Honestly, yeah. The
game
reset
14,
would be kind of disgusting.
Finals,
so you have to really battle it all the way.
And there was a reset yesterday, which is why I bring this up, because, like, not only was it this Sunday, but the Sunday before, he played, I think, 2 sets. So he's had 5 sets with Mumon in the last 2 Sundays. So he's played this matchup a lot. He only took 1 of those 5 sets, so Greninja's got to do pretty good.
And definitely, Aster's got to really play up to the competition, because recently Shelter did take a set off Ice Knight, the premier Greninja main himself. But Aster is definitely a threat. He can definitely handle on his own right now, and he's doing a very good job of being patient at the ledge, realizing Bayonetta's options, and exploiting the toolkit. Tried to use the Hydro Pump to foilate the recovery attempt, but didn't really get anything out of it. Ooh, tries to go for a fair right there. One thing you do, well, the back air will take that one. So now, not too big of a lead though by Shelter. He's at 90%. A nice confirm, especially with as light as Bayonetta is, will get the stock. But it seems like Shelter said, "Nah, fam, we're going all the way to the other side of the stage." Gets a nice 65% on them. They're gonna try and.
Yeah. I was going to say, too, that we had Aster with a good amount of rage in the last stock, but Shelter eliminated it, but already tacking on a good 66% now. A lot of Greninja things are going to KO pretty soon.
Pretty soon, but hopefully soon it comes for Aster. However, he does find himself getting in the ladder and gets out of it with a nice air dodge, gets a fair. Doesn't quite kill just yet, though. Tries to throw a shuriken to stub up the recovery out there. Gets a forward throw, is going to sit off stage a little bit. You don't want to really, but that forward tilt does challenge the burner kick in the sky, so now we've got a 1-stock first game. But however, Aster does have 84% extra credit. He's going to have to get an A+ recovery to get this game 1. So now we're going to see. But however, the confirmation from Shelter will take that game 1. That was a very nice game from both players. Shelter kind of just stayed a little bit ahead of that game. It wasn't dominant. It wasn't like, yeah, you're totally getting mashed on. Both players had great plays right there. But now Shelter had just kind of finished the race in the end. So we're going to see game number 2 going into it. I wonder what they're going to counterpick. Aster probably looking for a stage to go to.
Yeah, Bayonetta and also Shelter especially just really good at like nailing those back air confirms. So she gets them at a lot of different options at a lot of different percents, like up tilt chains for a very long time, side B, aerial side B. Like that is just crucial to get in those final stocks, because sometimes Bayonetta will struggle to close up the stock, but we have a very polished Shelter in this matchup, and we're going to see what he does here in Game 2 in the run back.
In the run back, they go run it right back to PS2, the PlayStation 2. Tries to go for a quick down tilt to up smash conversion, but doesn't quite find it. Gets a back air, 52% right out the gate. However, let's see if Shelter gets the stage control he needs. So he's not really, he does get an up tilt. Tries to go for a burner kick to read a air dodge away towards the stage, but not really finding anything. Both players are playing really good defensively at the moment right now, I would say.
Yeah, I think it's really good that Aster is very careful about where he's going to land right here, because consistently Shelter will fish for these like combo like starters, and I think Aster just not giving it to him is doing a really good job right now, only taking 25 so far.
Woo! Wow, he tried to wait out something, but Aster said, if you're going to wait, I ain't waiting. I'm going to just fire it away, and he fired his away. And he's got almost a full stock lead, but Shelter can definitely chip and pick away at this stock and see if he can get himself back into this one, as he's going to take him all the way up. Not going to give him. He's going to try and continue that advantage state up there. Ooh, gets frame trapped into ace. False attempt of an air dodge. Try to go for a bad within right there. Only 17% on him.
Yeah, it almost looked like, I'm not sure because their animations look very similar to her dodge and her like witch time animation, but there was a lot of lag on there, so it just took the clean 17 off of the forward smash, and now Aster trying to rack up as much extra credit as possible here on the stock.
Ooh, nice nair right there to get him off of him. Trying to chip away a little bit. I think the one thing about it is when you have the lead, the opponent has to approach, and that's where a lot of times if you have to figure out, you know, what your character can do, and definitely exploit those bad habits maybe, or just those options that you can cover, you can definitely run away with a lot of games more. So he's going to try and find a way he can run away with this one. It seems like he is. He doesn't really take the full blunt of that back air from Bayonetta, so he's going to survive. I like that shuriken right there to stall out the back air attempt right there. So he gets back to stage, nairs him off, and now Shelter is sitting at 42%, excuse me. Now
up throw should be on the table pretty soon.
Yep. He's going to try it right here. Nope, gets a forward throw.
But the next one should do it.
The next one should definitely do it. That F-tilt was able to give him that forward
super
aerial.
Dead.
Yep, you are super dead on that, as it stuffs out the heel kick, heel slide very well. So now Aster is cooking in the driver's seat a little bit right now. He's got a little bit of 11%, takes stage control very well.
Aster playing so hot on this game. I think what he's doing really well is just like staying out of Shelter's bubble here, just trying to avoid every possible combo starter he can. And now here we go, getting his own combos going. Aster doing a great job on the second game. Yep,
like as you said right there, we saw that little dash back in to punish the heel slide right out of the gate, right out of the burst range of it. So now, however, right as we keep saying, well, the other player is doing well. The other player starts to do very, very well. I don't know if we should just shut up and let the other player just work the magic, but it seems like, you know, Shelter's trying to put himself back in this. He only's got 53% to work with and trying to get this kill. One thing about Bayonetta, you do have to fish a little bit for those back airs. It's a very solid kill confirm, and I think Aster realizes this, and he's trying to knows the attempts that he has to foil out, especially that rising burner kick right there.
Yeah, Greninja himself is just a little bit of a rage monster, so at any moment, Bayo could lose the game.
Definitely, indeed. I like that, what you saw that last interaction, what they did was that he tried to go for some sort of can't tech that one. You were way high up there. Only 98% though. Maybe one down tilt. I don't know if the bat within is going to stop the confirm from happening, but definitely he's going to try and get that up smash. I'd say it'd kill right here.
Ooh, looking for a grab, down tilt forward air. Oh, bat within saving the day. That's frame 1, I think. And then the Mithra one's like frame 2, which makes him like really good in that position.
Very good bait right there, but he doesn't get the stock just yet. He does have the advantage. 169. That man's just throwing shurikens out. Let's see if he can get this stock. Takes a little bit of that upward burner kick right there.
That should be it.
That should be it right there. That up throw is going to take him all the way to the sky, and Bayonetta goes to the Angels. We've got a game number 3 tied at 1.
Yeah, that's one thing I like to look out for when I'm going against Shelter is just like he'll do that grounded heel slide to like open up a combo.
Right.
And I think just that's the worst possible time to do it when you have someone with a kill throw just like that. So I think Greninja's is like a little bit like a later kill throw. Like, of course, I don't think Shelter would ever do that against like a Nets player, you know, but like that is, it's like he just really wants that opening. He really wants to close out that gap, but too little too late. Aster did so much action on the first 2 stocks.
Yep, definitely indeed. Aster really adapted, but now it's going to be possibly Shelter's turn to adapt. That's why we see a lot of these sets go to game 4s and 5s, because both of these players are making a lot of adjustments in the middle of their sets. That's what top player Smash do, and now it looks like we're going to try and see Shelter get his little own combo going. Is get the up tilt to up aerials going all the way up. Is that going to take him?
No,
not just yet. He fell a little bit out, so he was only able to finish with an up air.
Yeah, incredible start, though. 91% out the gate, and that's what we gotta look for here is how efficient Shelter is going to be at closing the stocks, because I think usually the combos that are going to take it off the top usually are initiated from the PS2 platform, or like it depends on some players will just outright DI upwards. Like if you're getting combo by Bayo, especially from the ground floor, you definitely want to hold like a hard down.
That is definitely true indeed. SDI is very much important when you're getting comboed by Bayonetta. And something that you want to realize is that she's got to rely on those combos all the way up until around 100%. One of her main weaknesses, reading that tech though.
That's what I'm talking about. Greninja, the rage monster, dude, just hanging out under that platform, and right in the middle of it too. I think it's gonna like encapsulate the entire platform. Like that. What was that? The up smash? That was huge. But then the back air making it even yet again, and that's a huge benefit of what Shelter did in the beginning of the game, getting that 91%.
Yep, definitely what you want to do. Like I said was before, Bayonetta really heavily has combo game, but when she struggles to kill. So therefore she fishes, and that may be where a lot of times players like to hang out against Bayonetta at that high percent range, because you want to realize, okay, if they're gonna, I can exploit the back air attempts. Aster doing a really good job. Tries to get the same read he got on that last stock, but doesn't really find it just in the way he did. But it looks like Shelter's trying to take center stage a little more, and Aster's foiling his plan a little bit. That shurikens are coming in play.
Yeah, he had it so well there. I think he just like slightly mistimed it, which is a big deal if these matters, because that could have been Bayo and Shelter on his final stock of the game. Going up 2-1 in a set would be a huge factor here, especially, but you know how much of a like absolute beast in the scene that Shelter has been lately. They buffed that move, but it's not enough yet.
Not enough in this one, indeed. I haven't really seen the what's that, the shadow sneak from Greninja just yet from Aster.
Yeah.
He usually loves that move, but we're not seeing that a lot right now. That may be something he probably is looking for, something that he might be adapting to, because we are going to go to a game 3, and well, this is game 3. We are going to go to a 4th, but we probably might go to a 5th, depending on how these players are playing, because honestly, this looks very, very even as the both they are playing right now. So, but however, it is Shelter's turn to take him all the way up to the stars. No, just kidding, everybody. Aster got that. All that weight is in that legs. Never mind. It's going to take that back air.
Yeah, back air off the top even. That's
off the top. That's kind of like, that's some melee stuff right there, where they would just get hit, they would slide all the way to the top, and they would get star KO'd all the way in the corner. That's funny.
I think that's where the frustration starts to settle in against fighting Shelter specifically, is if you don't actually make that right call out on that like stock taking, like stock, like getting the stock lead in that game. That's when like the game can really get away from you. I think it's happened to me before. It's happened to Aster right there, because there was 2 moments in time where Aster could have gone up a stock, and that could have changed the pacing of the entire final stock.
Definitely indeed, but Aster is not willing to go out just that quietly. I think he's going to try and fight it up a little bit more. But it's very interesting to see, how Scrims, I would say, is putting himself on the map, where it's a very short, small tournament, but you got a lot of heavy hitters coming out. So you're going to see a lot of these sets where they go into all these like deciding game 4s and 5s, and I think it's going to be interesting. Let's see what Aster can do right now, as he does get a nair into a jab combination right there to set the tone, taking the stage, shields the heel slide, doesn't get anything off of it though. That is usually Punish City against Bayonetta, but Shelter does a really good job of getting himself out of disadvantage even without Bat Within, and that's something very deadly, because he knows he's got that escape option ready to go, but doesn't want to keep resorting to it, or else it could get red. Oh, wow. 88%.
Yeah, a little bit of juggling action right there, and this could be huge. No, Bayonetta does Bayonetta things, and we're hanging on to the first stock.
Like we said before, hanging on to that Bat Within when most needed. You're going to take him off the top. Yep. So Shelter's going to take a lead. Not too far ahead, though. Has triple-digit numbers, and like you said, Greninja can definitely start kills out of nowhere. That fair, I would say, is definitely one of the most low-profile moves, as it comes out so quick. It's like YouTube forward air, too, where it's so fast and it hits so hard. So definitely something that Aster's going to be looking for. Really good tool to have. Well, it is a disjoint, definitely, because he has to have that giant little swords water swing he's going through.
A nice little swipe motion for sure. Yeah, it's super quick, super instant, but yeah.
It's super effective.
When it hits just right, absolutely. And it could have been it right there, but the nair instead just barely missing. But up throw should be on the table soon, not now though. So forward throw is going to put that percentage in for the next grab.
All right, we'll see. Aster doing a very good job of keeping the stage control, trying to bait out an option. He does right there. That's not going to do it just yet. A couple more %, but that fair will do. Like we said before, that fair is a low-profile move, and it will kill. So a lot of people don't realize you got to really respect it, because it's got great frame data on it. I believe his Nair is the most safest like move he has on shield, but that forward air is a definitely good mix-up to charge into him. And Aster trying to get something going right now. A little too aggressive, but gets back within. And now Shelter is going to grab him and throw him off stage and get him into the triple digits.
Yeah, this is loser's bracket, by the way. Shelter did get upset a little bit earlier by Lightning, so this could be a big deal to just close it out right here and now, go 3-1. Closing this stock is going to be a lot easier for Shelter than it is for Aster. I think just a good back air conversion could do it.
Definitely.
There it is.
Like you said it, there it happens. You know, I think you should talk more so the player at hand and advantage could get the stock. Seems like when I talk, you know, the player advantage gets into disadvantage so fast. But, you know, we're going to keep on talking because that boy Aster don't give up. And even though he is down a little bit by a stock, you got to chip away a little bit to get the damage back. This is tournament stock, however, for Aster, as he's got to find some sort of way to get good damage or maybe even take a very quick kill. But it's very hard to do that because you really can't get Bayonetta. You have to really kind of kill her with power. But Bayonetta can definitely kill you with chip damage and then swipe away with that back air. So that's one thing that's about Bayonetta that's tricky to deal with. If you don't have the characters have the tool to kill early, he was trying to look for it right there. I think he might have been heard what I was saying.
Oh, we kind of need a hard call out here from Aster just to bring it to last stock because we can't afford to take any more extra credit because when Bayonetta gets you in those red percents, it's brutal. And there we go.
There we
right
go.
Back at it.
Right back at it. You have the magical voice that gets the player exactly what they need. So now it looks like Aster has some sort of momentum going. Doesn't take too much percent off of that little bit of a damage he just took right there. Trying to really push that forward air attempt. I think what he's doing is he's not looking for more combos, just trying to just push power. You know, trying to just hit him as hard as he can. That's the one thing about characters who have very good escape options. You can definitely hit them hard, but the thing is you have to hit them hard. You have to hit them so hard they just don't come back.
Taking the lead in this game 4, Aster could bring it to a game 5 at any moment.
69% that separates it. Haha, very funny.
Dead even, actually down to the decimal.
Yeah, really, it is. It is dead even, but our Aster takes some damage right there. 87, not in killing range just yet, but so therefore, like we said, Greninja with range is very dangerous. Gonna get out of that one. Takes a back air.
Banished, dude.
Wow.
Must have been holding that direction, but either way, that's going to be Aster falling out of the tournament at 4th place. Shelter staying right there for losers finals up against Predacious for the first time tonight. Should have been a winner semis match.